24 is a resolve, reconcile, explain question. This one is pretty straightforward. I think the answer is fairly obvious. We're supposed to explain away the apparent conflict in the moviegoers' views. So what's the conflict? Well, we took a survey. The city, whatever city we're in, the concertgoers, they do not like their local concert hall. Right? A large majority of them said, look, we want wider seats. We want better acoustics. So the surveyors were like, okay, hey, we really can't modify, we can't renovate our local concert hall to give you what you want. Right, so how about we tear down our local concert hall and build a new one, right? Tear down the existing structure, replace it with a new one with what you want, right? And they're like, no, I oppose the idea, right? Okay, there could be so many explanations for why they want this, and then we're like, oh, here's one way to get it, but, they say they don't want to go for that way. Right, before any of the survey questions are asked, survey responses informed that the survey sponsored by a group that advocated replacing, okay, who cares who paid for the survey? So the people who paid for the survey wants to tear down the existing one and build a new one. I mean, is that what you want? Right? You want wider seats, right? Like you want better acoustics? A explains nothing. Most of the people who live in the vicinity of the existing concert hall, people who live in the vicinity don't want it torn out. But like you took a survey of the city's concert goers. Are these people who go to the concert, do they live near the concert hall? Right? I don't know what B's doing. City construction industry will receive more economic benefit from the construction of a new hall than from renovation. So the city construction industry, or rather, I suppose, if they have their own economic interests at heart, would rather build a new one than renovate. But what does that have to do with the survey? Right? The survey people. Anyway, a well-publicized plan. See, well-publicized. Everyone knows about this. Right? It's being considered by the city government that would convert the existing concert hall into a public auditorium and build a new one nearby. Well, that explains it. That explains why nobody wants to, we're going to tear this existing one that everyone hates anyway, tear it down, or rather, sorry, not tear it down, convert it into a public auditorium, and we're going to build a new concert hall nearby. So, of course, I also would not want us to convert this local concert hall into because then we'd have two. Why would we want that, right? That explains it. That explains why, right? Because there's an outlet for my need for a wider seat and better acoustics. The outlet is in the form of a new concert hall that's being built nearby. E says many popular singers, musicians currently do not hold concerts, would begin to hold if they were okay. I guess they should come when our new concert hall is built.